Okay, hello and welcome back to day 3 of the Will Taylor Chess Christmas calendar. I bet you didn't think I'd make it this far with consistent uploads. Yesterday I gained 6 elo total, bringing us up to a plus 11 score on the entire series. Let's go for another game of Blitz. And we're going to be starting with an old Benoni against the move at d4 here. They push past, we're going to be going for a nice Benko Gambit. There we go, sweet. They don't take, just accept my Benko please. There we go, okay. A delayed acceptance of the Benko, seemingly for no reason. They play b6, I mean, I'll recapture that at some point. This is just annoying, my opponent thinks they're clever. Instead does not accept my a-pawn. Now we'll take, because I don't want to let them play a5 and secure this, although they can now play a5 and kick my queen. Maybe I didn't need to go all the way back, but if I don't, things could get a little dicey, you know, if I'm in the way of my own pieces or queen here, and there's at some point a knight b5 on it, but I'm kind of holding that. Anyway, I'm thinking down a completely unnecessary rabbit hole here. Let's go for, what am I going to go for? Knight g4. Before they play h3 to prevent me playing knight g4, I'm going to take the opportunity to use this square to pivot into e5. And, I mean, if they just castle here... Oh, okay. They just step back with the knight, wow. Now, I could sack my knight. It would be very, you know, a very poor decision indeed, but damn, I'm going to move this and they're just going to play f4, right? That's why they've moved the knight back. And then they're going to play e5 and I'm going to get squished. Okay, well, now I have to play knight d7. I regret all of my decisions and my pieces are extremely clogged up. I don't have the a6 square as a conduit through which to develop my queenside minor pieces. That sucks, and it's probably why they play b6. Let's just desperately try not to get squashed and maybe try and wriggle out from under this eventual tirade of pawns. That might not be the right word. Torrent of pawns, I'll go for that. And let's let my opponent, you know, use plenty of time thinking. Maybe make a mess of their clock. So, bloody hell, what do I do here? Rook e8 maybe? And we look to at some point play e6, but this is going to be soft. I'm going to come this way. I shouldn't have done that. This is just going to be e5. Probably should have just left my knight here. But then again, I can't really move any pieces. Oh well. Knight b6 at some point is going to be a terrible, terrible thing to witness. I guess let's put this knight here. Maybe making some effort. Actually, you know what? h5 and knight g4. Let's go for that. Let's go for that. Or at least h5 can't be completely stupid. Just as a move. That's unfortunate. Takes. My knight does not seem to have anywhere to go. I go here and just get toasted. Why have I done this to myself? Much as Radiohead said, you do it to yourself. You do. And that's what really hurts. Okay. Damn, I'm actually a fool. Can I take this here, take this? I guess maybe there's a dream that I survive if I do this. We get a couple pawns and then discover onto this knight. So we get this pawn, and if you take my knight, I take your knight here. There's f7. I think this first game may be a loss. Unlike days 1 and 2, you know, where we started with a win, it is looking like day 3 may begin with a loss. That's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna, you know, we're gonna see if my opponent actually here. Things are more complicated. Queen takes, rook takes. Here. We can let them calculate a lot, you know. No increment means it's never completely impossible that I can win. And they have now dipped under a minute. Definitely calculating ideas of, you know, taking here. We've made this very complicated for them. So I would say that a sprinkle of poor time management from my opponent. We take this so we don't lose a rook, and then we take this. Hold on. We got 2 pawns for a knight, baby. This is far from over. That +1 material you have is not worth my double time on the clock. We're holding the fork. We're holding the fork. Now I'm going to go e6 and build up against this. We're still holding the fork and we kick the knight. Sweet. Bishop b7 at some point is going to be fantastic. Get the rooks on the d-file. I'm now 100% confident that I'm going to win this game. You know what? I don't want to keep my rook. Who cares about keeping a rook, you know? Actually, I probably should hold my a-pawn, so I'll take with the rook. No one cares about keeping the rook. It's just another thing for them to think about. Damn, that's a little annoying. I'll go here. It's another thing for them to think about whether they should take the rook or not. They do go here. I guess I'll take and then play just... bring this rook in, and we're looking to... That's a little annoying admittedly. We can come up here and hit the bishop though, and again your time is running a little thin, running a tad thin. If you go here and I take this and you take here, who knows? Let's go here. We're threatening a mate. We're threatening a mate. We're now going here. You can take this. I take here. Far from ideal. Oh, this really is far from ideal. We are holding this mate threat though. I guess I'll just take this and maybe try and sprint with a pawn. We've got a time advantage and there's no mate threat here. Push again and then come back to here to hold this, I guess. And then maybe put the rook on c8. Push again. And just have... I mean, we're just going to win on time. Yes, please. Ja, bitte. Thank you very much. Give me that. Now, as we hop into an analysis, I will have to admit that was far from a good game of chess from me. I do apologize that I won that on time like such a disgusting flagger. I mean, that really does take the prize for the most shameful win yet. Look at the graph. My opponent was entirely winning the whole time. Apparently, I didn't even make a blunder, though. I played 88% accurately. I mean, I clearly didn't play very well. But my opponent played 95% accuracy, 4 inaccuracies, but, you know, played perfectly in the opening. So I can't really be too mad that I gave them an advantage and then, I guess, you know, creating enough counterplay to make it difficult enough. There's some wise stuff there. There is definitely some wise stuff there. And, I mean, yeah, somehow, we get the win in that game. A nice little 6 elo. Let's go for another one. Okay, 3-0 is proving to be my friend so far. Oh yeah, baby. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting. Alien Gambit. Alien Gambit, baby. Yes, please. Now, in general, as I think I've mentioned before, in Rapid, I don't really get to try this out because I tend to play the Shirov variation, which is, you know, definitely very strong, but I'll play Bishop F4. And in fact, probably more objectively strong than the Alien Gambit, if we're being honest, but I hate to be honest when talking about the Alien Gambit. Let's go. This is just fun. Now, I'm not actually good enough to really play this properly. That's a lame move. What a lame move. You want to trade the queens that badly? Here? I'll just castle kingside. Let's play c4, dude. Have a pawn. We're going this way. You're not getting a queen trade off me. You can be a full knight up. I don't mind that. You're not getting a flipping queen trade. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Castling is going to let the rooks be connected. Maybe then rook b1 infiltrating here. You know, knight e5 at some point. Yeah, you don't want the smoke. You don't want the smoke taking that. Let's castle. Bring the rook in. You know, they're on these light squares. Okay. Probably need to move. That's an annoying piece. Slide across. Tickling this, threatening this. Still, this is an idea if the knight ever moves. You've kind of positioned your queen in a very... Resignation, 3, 2, 1. Oh, nailed the timing there. Come on. I mean, I'm going to briefly analyze the game just so I can add to my understanding of the Alien Gambit here. This was not the classical Alien Gambit. This was Bishop F5 first. So I guess prepping against this maybe isn't going to bear too much fruit for the future. But c4, yeah, had they taken this, I mean, I do just castle, and then some kind of queen b6 here, I guess they can come back and defend, but things do look a little dicey somehow on these light squares, maybe knight h4 at some point. Okay, that's another 7 elo. Let's go for a third game. I could leave it there today. We've made great progress, but I'm getting a little greedy. We're going to play a modern Scandi. What the hell is that? I'm just going to take, and then... I guess I don't want to try too hard to hold on to this pawn. I think f5, probably I'm going to end up regretting going for that. But if takes, like here, takes, knight here, bishop g4. I do kind of hate this. Maybe I'll start with bishop f5. That can't be a bad idea. What's the natural way to put more pressure on this pawn? There's just not one, right? There's a little voice break, unfortunately. Knight c6. Are you going to castle this way? It seems very natural. Okay. But now we're looking at, like, knight here. I mean, it has to be. We attack the queen, pressure on, like, c2. Could I even do some kind of knight c2 straight away? I'd imagine this can't be a half bad idea. Should I be going for that? I should be playing e5 and, you know, developing a bishop, bringing my queen out, castling. I don't want to be greedy. I'd rather go for this. I think more principled and more, you know, that's not your priority. No way. Bring the bishop out. Get the queen here or here as a battery to go and get rid of this. That's not your priority. There's no possible way. The bishop steps back. You've invested 2 moves to what? Make my bishop do the same job it's doing here. You're going to invest another one, admittedly threatening to trap it this time. I don't know. Knight here. Can I just take this? Very plausible. Let's go for it. That might have been a blunder. Now you can take this, I guess. Okay. But you open this up. C3 is maybe an idea. I'm getting a little uncomfortable. I don't really want to allow c3. Maybe I shouldn't have put my bishop here. Okay, my confidence is slightly waning, but maybe it shouldn't be. Right, we got to just send it with a move like queen d5. Okay, hold on. Do I have some freaky knight here? I think so. Send it? Yes, please. Knight here, we undermine this knight. Then we take here. I hate to sort of offer the queen trade, but I'm basically forcing it. I'm just thinking my time is running dangerously low, and the queen trade is really going to be the only way to kind of secure a position which I feel comfortable with my amount of time, because I'm still on castle. So taking with the bishop, I don't know, and then there's also this, and now I get this. I'll go here, and then I'll go, I don't want to leave him with a bishop pair. Let's just castle, and I've got tempo on here actually. The threat of removing the defender and then taking here is massive, in fact. So they go for this. I mean, that's not actually a threat. I should definitely move rook here. Is there any need to be that complicated? Probably not, but it looks nice. My bishop pair's fantastic. My rook's equally fantastic. I mean, this is, look at the pawns and the rooks. 2 open files in the center, rooks are here, other pawns entirely unperturbed, so I should be very solid. And I mean, right now I'm actually just threatening to take this maybe, or like remove the defender, I guess. Here. That feels unnecessary. Wait, what about this? And then just this. Oh no, because there's bishop g4, is there? Here, bishop g4. I'll just play king b8, I guess. Or there's that. Hold on, but now I need to move. Here I want to be able to play this, probably. Okay, and of course, there's a big idea of pressure on e1, of course. Now I'm going to step in here, which is precisely where I wanted to go anyway. We're squeezing this king down, and I mean, yeah, the squeeze is really happening. The squeeze is really happening. We're going to push. You squeezed. Look at this bishop. This is perfect. I'm hearing an opera. I'm hearing a fat lady singing. Things might begin to look a tad operatic if you catch my drift. I play f4. This happened. I mean, if you go back here, I can just take this. Now I do this. Now I do this. Now I go... Ah, man. Things aren't looking so operatic after all. Here. Yeah, they pushed the pawn. That's so annoying. Here. I have 10 seconds for crying out loud. I'd rather not lose my rook. Let's go here, maybe. There's no check. That dark square bishop is kind of locked away, actually. Wait, here. Then here. Takes. Forced. Push. Oh, yes. 6.3 seconds in a dream. This is where no increment may come back to bite me. You take here, I promote. That is so nasty. Oh, yes. Yes, please. Thank you so much. Here. I'm just going to bring that back. Going to give a check. Going to give another check. Nah, they could have played d4. Unfortunately, I was unable to clutch the win, despite, as we hop into an analysis, despite being, of course, completely winning. Damn, I really thought I was going to do it. No increment is a harsh mistress, though. No increment blitz is indeed a harsh mistress. I think, oh man, that was such a strong game, 96% accuracy. From here, I just played better chess, had like a big advantage. Queen d5, not perfect. I could have gone for this here, and then what the hell, knight takes f2. That's a disgusting move, because if queen takes, I take here, and if, well, the knight can't take because it's pinned. There's no way I'm seeing that. Here and the knight f2 is disgusting. Queen makes sense. Undermining this, going for the queen trade, like I had a great position. I converted legitimately quite well, I think. Going for the check. I'm so annoyed that they played g3. Had they played like, I don't know, okay, I'm not exactly sure what they would have played, but had they done something like this and then taken here, we would have had here, and then the opera may. Damn, that's what I was going for. And then when that didn't quite manifest, I ended up, I think, simplifying rather well, forcing a trade, getting my queen. But at this point, okay, I mean, I got the queen, I had 3 seconds, and they still had a bishop. So honestly, I think I did quite well to force the bishop off the board. But then for some reason, I just like started wondering about pieces over here. Just use the queen, you know? At least keep giving some checks. I should have gone in behind. Damn! Unfortunately, ending on a loss there. However, that does nothing to detract. Well, I mean, it quite literally does something to detract from the first 2 wins. But nevertheless, the first 2 wins boosted us up some nice amount of elo. We're now on 22-17, up another 6 elo today and up 17 elo so far. Day 3, up 17 elo. This is looking absolutely fantastic. So far, we've had 2 wins, 1 loss on each day. And we'll see how this continues to play out. I don't know. I'm feeling hopeful. This is looking good. I imagine maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. Soon, I think we're going to have a bad day. We are going to probably lose some elo. And maybe I'm going to have to do a mammoth episode on Christmas Day to like try and hustle for 2300. I'll just do like a 3-hour long video. But for now, I mean, progress seems to be fairly linear. It's 2 steps forward, 1 step back, quite literally each day. And we'll see what tomorrow brings. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying this series. Who knows how far I'm going to make it in. I'm thinking I'm actually going to make it to Christmas Day. I think last year I tried this and got to like day 9 and then got really ill and had to, you know, miss the video on day 10. Anyway, who cares? Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.